I like
boys, I like pecs, like them arms when they flex, like that print in them sweats. Tell them girls, thank you next.
I'll take your hand and hold it closer to mine. Yeah. Our love was there, but now you're changing my mind.
My biggest 2020 flex is I'll be going into 2021 out and proud.
Like Tracy with the ass?
Had a photo shoot to
Tracy
celebrate.
with the Honda? Shit. Well, oops, baby, fuck up on your bitch like oopsie daisy. Never knew that was your boo, baby. Hit her 5 times in the coupe, Mercedes, whoopsie daisy.
Okay, so to answer this, I came out when I was 13, I think. Yeah, I was 13. End of 7th grade, 8th grade maybe. Fuck, I can't remember. That's bad, I can't remember. Anyway, the first person I ever told was my mom, because she always supports me. She always has, she always will. And one night, I was laying in bed, and I had known for a long time. I probably have known since I was 9, or maybe even 8. And I just told her, Mom, I think I'm gay. I like guys. And I started crying because it's emotional coming out. It's hard for some people. It was hard for me. But you get to choose when and where, so do it when you're comfortable.
He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never caught my attention. I kissed a boy and I liked it, the taste of his cherry chapstick. I kissed a boy just to try it.
Hey guys, here's a quick story time on how a misunderstanding between my doctor and I resulted in me coming out to my mom. It's basically, it was 7th grade. I had just come out to a couple of friends about a month before this appointment, and my doctor asked me what my pronouns were, so I told him. He asked me what my sexuality was, so I told him that, and then he asked if I was out to my parents yet, so I said no. And he asked if I wanted to come out to my mom that day, so I said sure. I thought that he meant on the car ride home or like later that night I could try to tell her, in which case I honestly don't think I would have told her. But it turned out that he meant at the appointment that day, because at the end of the appointment he brought my mom in from the lobby, told her I had something I needed to tell her, and I came out to her. I was on the spot, couldn't really do anything, so I just told her. But she was totally supportive, and I'm happy it happened that way, because who knows when I would have come out to her if it didn't. So no regrets.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight.
Where were you when this happened, sir? At home. Anyone else there? Just Mike. Who's Mike? He's my flatmate. Any relation to you? He's not my brother. Okay, that'd be gross. Right. He lives with me. We live together in a flat. We're, flatmates. Where were you at the time? In my bedroom. Where was Mike? In his bedroom. You said it was a 1-bedroom flat. His bedroom and my bedroom are sort of, they're kind of, the same place. You say the burglars smashed the window? Yes. That would have been quite loud. I suppose so. You didn't hear it? No. What were you? We weren't having sex. I wasn't suggesting that you, because we're not a couple. I'm sure you're not. We were doing band practice. Band practice? Very loud, heavy metal. What are you called? Deaf boys. We're gonna need a statement from Mike. Really? Oh, is that him calling now? Could be another Mike. Could you answer it?
Hey babe, how's it going at the police station? Are they wearing their uniforms? Oh, those little hats. Get me one if there's a gift shop, alright? Anyway, just got off the phone with Andre, and apparently that was him breaking into the flat last night because we borrowed his dildo, remember, and forgot to give it back. Oh, anyway, see you later.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
What is the most unprofessional thing a doctor has ever said to you?
It was just after I moved to America and I didn't fully understand the American healthcare system, which sucks, by the way. The HMO that my business had set me up with a doctor. He asked me if I was married, and I said, yes, I've been married for 14 years, in fact. And then he said, what does your wife do? And I said, husband, actually, but he's an architect. And he looked at me and he went, oh, "Oh, we better give you an HIV test then." And I went, "Yeah, that won't be necessary." And then he looks at me and he said, "Why are you worried about it? It's treatable now, you know." And then I said, "Well, because I, first of all, have been with my husband for 14 years, as I said 20 seconds ago. And when I left Canada, I got a full physical anyway, so I don't need an HIV test." And then he said, "Oh, have you ever been heterosexually married?"
Some of you are homophobic, and I feel like maybe you don't know. Look, where do I begin? You homophobic if you say being gay is a sin. The Bible says a man shouldn't lay with the man. It says a man shouldn't lay with the boy. You can't debate it and just accept they're not supporting it. It's just really hating. I'm sick of all the homophobes. They got me so impatient. And these Christians saying they love when they just really faking. I notice that we call people gay when we roasting, and you might be joking, and I know you don't know it, but I'm hoping that you realize this is still homophobic. I pride all the way, and I don't regret it. How is being gay a choice when it's little genetic? The homophobes in these comments is really pathetic, and I hope that they can admit it after I said it. Fuck. I'm done.
Do you know what I hate the most about you? When I agree to hook up with straight guy. I know it's supposed to be fun only. There is no future between us, but all of a sudden, I'm starting to fall in love with him.
No! No!
Like, put on a cute-ass outfit and walk in front of your camera at 0.3x speed and tell me you don't feel like a bad bitch.
Let me see you walk. Yeah, ho, yeah, I know that you can talk. You talking all that shit, but let me see if you can walk. Let me see you.
No, and I don't think people realize that this is so much deeper than just queer kids complaining about, oh, I can't get a boyfriend or girlfriend in high school. Like, this is one of the reasons why pedophilia runs so rampant within the LGBTQ community. And I know that sounds like a stretch, but like, society created a space that was so uncomfortable for queer people to be open about their sexuality in, that instead of going and being open with these other kids, they went and they resorted to speaking with older men, which is how these older men will go and prey on these younger kids, basically. Society goes and blames this on queer people with the whole gay men are pedophiles stereotype, instead of acknowledging that this issue stems from society creating a space that was so unsafe for queer kids that they had to resort to talking to pedophiles in order to keep their identity safe. Like, homophobia in high schools is the reason kids are falling victim to pedophilia and grooming.
I never laugh out loud reading gay tweets, but this one destroyed me. I don't know what a cisgender is, but whatever it is, it shouldn't be allowed in front of...
Hey, here's what I'm bequithered by. When straight people comment on gay TikToks or tell gay people in real life, you talk and make videos about being gay all the time. We get it, you're gay. Do you have anything else to talk about? As if we're shoving our gayness down their throat like a 12-inch schlong. Well, here's what I have to say about that. For years, we were forced to listen and watch your straight stories being constantly celebrated in movies, music, media, and on TV, while we had to clamp our mouths shut with staples about any of our stories out of fear of being mistreated, disowned, or outed. So I'm going to be quite frank with the straights. I'm getting bored of hearing your stories about drinking beers with the boys and breaking girls' hearts. Gay people are finally getting to share their stories with each other and the world, and it feels fucking good. So why is it when straight people tell their straight stories, that's just talking about life, but when gay people tell theirs, that's oversharing on a niche topic? Some advice for the straights: shut the fuck up and listen, because it's our turn to tell some stories.
I trust you. I don't know why. I do. Got yourself. Me? Yes, you. Break the rules, ride or die. She gon' go, I'm gon' choose. She finesse, I pipe up. She take that, put in overtime on your body. You ain't gotta go to work, but you gotta be
just in case you don't get a real one.
I've officially done it. I officially, oh shoot, redneck Texas potholes. No, but I've officially found a way to silence the straight homophobes. Because I was walking out of a grocery store and someone was like, "Are you gay?" I'm like, "Oh, no, sorry, I'm not really interested. Like, I'm into women. Like, you do you, though." And he got, like, he was so enjoyed. He's like, I'm not gay. Like, what? I'm like, no, like, it's okay. Like, I'm not into that. And then he, like, oh, I love life.
Okay, I'ma fight these gender norms. Damn! These gender norms got hit!
This is Gay Science. In today's episode, why do gay parents raise happier kids? Not all gay people want to be parents, but those who do set the bar higher than their straight counterparts. Here's why. Our bodies are hardwired to want one thing every hour of the day, sex, and that one thing easily creates a whole fucking human being. However, gay couples can't be parents without the intention of being parents. Gay people are often satisfied with the progress of their personal goals before making this decision, so they don't place their unattained ambitions upon their children, pressuring them to live the lives they wish they had before getting pregnant. Gay parents have to go through expensive and tedious processes to have a child through donors, adoption, or surrogacy. Raising kids costs a lot of money, so these barriers pre-qualify them as parents who can financially support their kids. Queer people are often born into straight households that don't understand them, but they eventually know the joy of being able to live as they are, and that's ingrained in every piece of their parenting. Kids raised by gay parents are less likely to live with the pressure to be who they aren't. So it's no wonder why Christian conservatives have battled same-sex parenting for decades, because they know it's better. They don't want people to realize what happens when you're actually ready to be a parent, because it will expose their own bad parenting, which has led to childhood abuse, broken foster systems, and Ben Shapiro.
Mama, I like boys, I like girls, get them arms when they're fast, got that booty and those sweats, got them girls. Thank you next, I like when it goes